You're Kenyan, right? What if I told you that your tribe is older than your country? That border between Kenya and its neighbors is younger than all your great-grandparents, and that people of the same tribe became foreigners overnight without ever moving. You see, before Kenya, before Uganda, before Tanzania, before Ethiopia, before South Sudan, or even Somalia, there were people. They walked this land freely. They followed rivers, stars, seasons, and stories. No visas, no checkpoints, no passport. Then came the colonial era, and with it, borders. Borderlines drawn across Africa by men sitting in Europe, dividing land they had never walked, and people they had never met. Today, many communities live on both sides of the borders, separated not by culture, but by politics. The Maasai of Kenya and Tanzania still speak the same language, wear the same beads, and measure wealth in cattle. Yet, one is Kenyan, the other is Tanzanian. The Luo live in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, connected by Lake Victoria, long before it became an international boundary. Fishermen from the Luo community cross borders daily, even when the law says they shouldn't. In Western Kenya, the Samia, the Teso, the Sabaot, and some of the Luya subgroups were split between Kenya and Uganda. Families attend ceremonies across borders. They marry across borders and speak the same language, but carry different identity cards. To the north, the Turkana of Kenya share the same blood and pasture with the Toposa of South Sudan and Karamojong of Uganda. For pastoralists, borders mean nothing. Rain does. In the northeast, the Borana, the Gabra, the Rendile, and the Somali clans exist on both sides of the borders. They exist in Kenya, Ethiopia, and Somalia. Their migration routes are older than the countries they now cross. One family can be Kenyan, another Ethiopian, another Somali. Yet, they share the same clan and trace the same lineages. Further north, the Desanach. The Desanach people live between Kenya, Ethiopia, and South Sudan. 3 nations, 1 culture. Along the coast, the Swahili, the Bajuni, and the Mijikenda communities stretch across Kenya into Tanzania and Somalia, and far across the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean was never a border. It was a highway. Trade, marriage, language, and faith flowed freely from Lamu to Zanzibar, and even as far as Comoros. Borders changed citizenship, not identity. They turned brothers into foreigners, sisters into immigrants, and the shared heritage into political debates. So the next time we argue about who belongs where, we must remember that Kenya is not just a country. It's a meeting point of ancient people. Africa existed long before the borders, and culture does not stop at a line on a map. It's been Buto. See you in the next.